Larry Fink isn't just any other name in finance, it is the name. As chief executive of the world's biggest asset manager, BlackRock, Larry Fink towers over the marketplace. He shakes markets with mere words. The street listens as Larry speaks his mind. He has been discussing something that everybody seems to miss for some time: XRP. That's right, XRP, the controversial cryptocurrency some love and others love to hate. Fink isn't just giving it a nod, he's predicting it will take over by 2025. Bold? Absolutely. But you'd better pay attention when a guy managing over $10 trillion in assets makes a call like that. But here's the thing. Most people don't know the real story. They read the headlines, but they don't get the why. Why XRP? Why now? Why is Larry Fink going all in on it as the way forward to remake the financial system? Stick around for the backstory, the buzz, and what it all means for the future of money. Larry Fink didn't wake up one day to become one of the most powerful figures in finance. Decades of hard work, dedication, and perseverance have shaped him into who he is today. In the 1980s, Fink began working at First Boston, where he played a crucial role in building the mortgage-backed securities market through his innovations.
I started First Boston in 1976. I was the first Freddie Mac bond trader, and so the mortgage market was just of its infancy. And then in 1982, we had the ability to put a PC on our trading desk. Before that, you had no ability to put a computer on a trading desk. And it was very clear to me that if we could have computing power on the trading desk, we were going to have the ability to dissect cash flows of mortgages. And we were the most profitable component of First Boston in 83 and 84 and 85.
It was cutting-edge stuff back then, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. After one huge misstep that cost his company millions, Fink learned the hard way about managing risk.
When you started having those types of successes, the firm gave you more capital. We were taking bigger and bigger risks without the attended risk technology to navigate that risk. And in the second quarter of 1986, we lost $100 million.
Fast forward to 1988. Fink co-founded BlackRock with a singular mission: using the latest in technology to make smarter, safer financial decisions. From 8 founding employees, BlackRock grew into a global behemoth managing more than $10 trillion in assets. Yes, trillion with a T. Under Fink's leadership, BlackRock has grown, but more importantly, set the benchmark for the financial world's operations. Beyond its sheer size, BlackRock is known for innovation. The company has been at the forefront of trends such as ESG investing and technology that revolutionize portfolio management through Aladdin, its proprietary risk management platform. Speaking highly of ESG,
Secretary Yellen talked about the IRA, which we are very bullish on and what that impact will do. Those types of subsidies that are coming from the government to invest in decarbonization, it's going to produce 12, 13, 14% returns very easily. We've done investments like that already. And so I think it is actually going to be easier to meet your investment targets today than it was a year ago. To meet your investment targets a couple of years ago, you needed to invest heavily in private equity. You had a short liquidity to get to the return. And now you're able to more safely invest in other things that providing you a coupon to get to your return. So despite all the doom and gloom, there is more opportunities to invest in the markets today than it was a year ago.
Now BlackRock has set its sights on cryptocurrency. The firm hit the headlines in 2023 by filing for a Bitcoin ETF, widely considered a huge thumbs up to digital assets. Though BlackRock is yet to dive fully into the crypto space, its strategic forays, like partnering with blockchain firms and investing in digital asset infrastructure, show it's getting ready for a future where cryptocurrency will play a much larger role.
Asset management giant BlackRock took the first steps yesterday to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, filing an application with the SEC to launch the iShares Bitcoin Trust. If approved, this ETF would allow easy access for investors to get exposure to crypto in a product from one of Wall Street's largest companies. And while Bitcoin bulls remain optimistic, the SEC has resisted allowing a spot Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. It's currently in a legal battle with Grayscale over whether the firm will be allowed to convert its Bitcoin ETF fund into an ETF, the GBTC. A decision in that case is expected later on this year.
Larry Fink's development with cryptocurrency is a journey. When the first news about cryptocurrency came, he was not the biggest fan. Like many other traditional financiers, Fink was skeptical about Bitcoin and other digital currencies. He thought they were nothing more than speculative bubbles that lacked real-world utility. However, his tone has reversed in the past years. Fink openly expressed the growing demand for digital assets and the potential they might create to disrupt the traditional financial system. He even branded Bitcoin as an international asset. And most recently, he took a serious interest in broader blockchain applications.
As you know, I was a skeptic.
Yes.
I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is legitimate. I'm not trying to say there's not misuses like everything else, but it is a legitimate financial instrument that allows you to have maybe uncorrelated, non-correlated type of returns. I believe it is an instrument that you invest in when you're more frightened, though. It is an instrument when you believe that countries are debasing their currency, debasing their currency by excess deficits, and some countries are.
His changing opinion is not merely words, but matched by BlackRock's actions. From tokenization to crypto ETF support, Fink placed his company at the forefront as a cautious yet serious participant in the arena. His attention to XRP now suggests he believes it's more than a cryptocurrency, but something that can change the nature of global finance. XRP is a digital currency developed by Ripple Labs, but it's far from your ordinary cryptocurrency. Most cryptos are aligned towards being a store of value or an investment. XRP, however, has the primary purpose of making cross-border payments faster and cheaper. It costs days as well as a lot of money to complete traditional international money transfers. Ripple wants to change that with XRP, offering a way to move money instantly and at a fraction of the cost. What makes XRP different from other cryptos is its speed and scalability. While Bitcoin and Ethereum take a while to process transactions, XRP processes up to 1,500 transactions per second, way more than Bitcoin's 7 or Ethereum's 30. Plus, XRP transactions settle in just 3-5 seconds, making it one of the quickest payment methods around. The CEO of Ripple spoke on XRP.
Although then the alternative argument is you need a centralized, you can't have it decentralized, that it actually benefits from efficiencies. I would assume you come down in the latter.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think anytime you can do something without that central counterparty, you're going to reduce friction, which is measured by time, cost, speed. So by removing that central counterparty and going direct from point to point, you can skip going from the Bank of David to the Bank of Morgan to the Bank of Mike. You just go directly to the Bank of Mike.
So if the immediate opportunity is efficiencies in this area of the actual kind of nuts and bolts sort of plumbing of the financial system, how does that relate to the value of the Ripple tokens or of the Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? They're taking on a separate life, it seems, from the future of adoption of this technology.
It's a great point, and I think one of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks.
As for fees, XRP is way cheaper than traditional banking systems. So it is a game changer for businesses and individuals who wish to send money across borders. XRP is not just a concept. Some of the giants in finance already use it. Ripple has collaborated with more than 300 financial institutions and includes major players in the likes of Santander, American Express, and PNC. These deals confirm that XRP is being treated as a significant answer to international payment, where increasingly more businesses join the list. Larry Fink's recent statements about XRP have sent ripples. By 2025, he is confident that XRP will fully transform the world of finance. Fink has been increasingly outspoken about his trust in digital assets, especially XRP, to lead the way forward in payments. He reportedly thinks XRP could supplant other cryptos in ways that they can't. Speaking on ETFs,
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
What makes Fink's prediction exciting is that he is a man not usually heard of making rash assertions. For years, Fink has been critical of cryptocurrencies, but he seems to have made a conclusive turn to recognize XRP as going beyond being a speculative asset. XRP he sees as a genuine financial tool for cross-border payments and believes it may one day be the foundation of global financial systems. Fink has expressed that XRP's speed, cost-effectiveness, and the rising number of financial institutions adopting it make it a prime candidate to lead the charge in reshaping the way money moves across borders. He would like to see a world in which traditional banking systems either become onboarded into this blockchain or risk lagging. A massive shift in the perspective of Fink would therefore hold immense importance both for XRP and the whole cryptocurrency market realization that institutional confidence is moving into more practical digital currencies like XRP, from which the chances to become dominant by 2025 by XRP exist if he proves right. Speaking of a recent interview with Fink regarding the possibility of an XRP exchange-traded fund, an ETF, he had this to say.
Right. I think the advent of Bitcoin ETFs is an example that we're legitimizing it. We're creating more safety.
Well, let me ask you this. Will you do another ETF? How about an XRP ETF? I know you got Ether out there. How about XRP? Can you answer that?
I can't.
How about XRP? Can you answer that? I can't.
And you don't want me to.
I do.
Well, I can't.
His vagueness has sparked speculation in the crypto community, with many perceiving it as a subtle nod towards BlackRock's growing interest in XRP. The world of finance is changing in some big ways at the moment, and two major trends stand out: de-dollarization and the rise of blockchain technology. De-dollarization refers to the process by which countries are moving away from the US dollar as the go-to currency for global trade. With tensions between major economies and a desire for more financial independence, many countries are looking for alternatives, and that's where digital currencies like XRP come in. They offer a decentralized cross-border solution that doesn't rely on the dollar. To add to that, blockchain technology is developing rapidly. It's the basis of cryptocurrencies, and it's getting more attention because it facilitates faster, more transparent, and more secure financial transactions. Blockchain technology gets rid of middlemen, such as banks, in cross-border payments, making them way more efficient. As more countries and institutions start adopting blockchain, XRP will be on the right path in its quest to play a crucial role in the global payments landscape in changing how money moves around the world. Fink's statements are a big deal for XRP. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has entered the crypto game. Under Larry Fink's leadership, BlackRock has begun to take digital assets seriously. They have already launched Bitcoin ETFs and are researching blockchain-based solutions. Fink has spoken highly of ETFs.
Obviously, we were right in that too. We said the fixed income market will be transformed through ETFs. That has now happened. Yesterday, we had the first day of Bitcoin ETFs. And our reorganization is taking that ethos of what has happened over the last 10 years. We believe ETFs is the technology that's going to transform every asset class. We believe everything will be done through ETFs. And so we believe this is just the beginning, and we needed to embed ETFs across the entire.
So what does that mean? If you're Rick Reeder, who we've had on the broadcast for years.
Rick is now doing more ETFs in his active space now. There's a great example of how we are taking what a very active investor and now and putting that into an ETF platform. Let me be clear. I think ETFs are step one in the technological revolution in the financial markets. Step two is going to be the tokenization of every financial asset. And to me, this is where we believe it's going. So we're looking at Bitcoin, we're looking at ETFs in the same manner. These are technological changes that can allow us to move forward.
If BlackRock begins to support XRP, it will be a massive indication that XRP is not a speculative asset, but a real financial tool here to stay. With Ripple's technology already being implemented by over 300 financial institutions, including giants such as Santander and American Express, the fact that BlackRock is on board would take XRP mainstream. Fink has already given indications of his interest in XRP, and once BlackRock completely commits to the asset, more institutions will not be far behind. This would make the speed of adoption with XRP accelerate and make its place in the financial world truly concrete. XRP could open the gates for some serious opportunities for early investors and institutions. With the possibility of returns awaiting early investors, Ripple's growth along with financial institutions using XRP for cross-border payments, the value can go through the roof. In an era of moving toward digital currencies and blockchain-based solutions, XRP is all set to ride this wave, particularly with Larry Fink and BlackRock showing signs of confidence in the asset. If XRP becomes the norm for international payments, early movers will have made a tremendous move as the application of XRP increases. With the growth of XRP comes the chance for institutions to become part of the future of finance. Banks and other financial institutions can streamline their operations, reduce costs, and improve transaction speeds by integrating XRP into their payment systems. As more global institutions look for ways to innovate and keep up with the digital revolution, adopting XRP could give them a competitive edge in the rapidly evolving financial landscape. Early adoption of Ripple's technology could result in greater market share and long-term benefits as the world moves toward decentralized, borderless finance. Of course, any investment or financial venture has its risks. Among the most significant is regulatory uncertainty. Governments across the globe are still trying to determine how to approach cryptocurrencies, and major regulatory changes can impact the value of XRP or the ability of XRP to be operated around the world. It might be slowed down, or in a worst-case scenario, legal battles that might take years could arise. Market manipulation is another major risk involved. In general, cryptocurrencies tend to be volatile, and XRP isn't an exception. Sometimes the prices can be manipulated or artificial demand can be created by big players in the market, leading to a situation where price swings are unpredictable, and investors may face losses if they're not prepared to take on such volatility. Finally, there is the risk of technological failure. Ripple's network is still relatively new, and though it has proven efficient, bugs or security issues could undermine confidence in the system. Any major technical failures or setbacks that XRP may experience could slow down its growth and adoption, potentially impacting investors and institutions that have heavily invested in it. If you found this video interesting, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates, and let us know what you think about Larry Fink's take on XRP.